Cindy Self defines digital literacy as computer skills and the ability to use computers and other technology to improve learning, productivity, and performance. I agree that digital literacy is as much a technical understanding as it is intellectual. The skills I learned in Com 200 helped me to fully understand the definition of digital literacy and become part of the participatory culture that we live in. One of the first things we did in class was learn about Twitter. We read an article by David Silver titled "The Difference Between Thick and Thin Tweets." Here he discussed how thick tweets convey 2 or more layers of information and often include a hyperlink that takes readers to another source of information. He further went on to say that he was trying to teach his students how to craft creative and to the point thick tweets to attract other people's attentions. I think that Twitter really expanded my digital literacy and helped me to become what Reingold refers to part of a participatory culture. His article, titled "Participation Power," discussed how digital media helps millions of individuals participate in democracy. He said millions of individual acts of participation add up to participatory culture. He also discussed the importance of understanding the digital culture we live in and how to use it effectively. He states many people will cooperate if the medium's easy enough, and that understanding that cultural landscape and why it is important to all humans is the best way to start expanding your participation skills. Before taking this class, I used Twitter frequently, but not for educational or intellectual purposes. I did follow accounts to get news and stay updated with the world, but I mainly used Twitter in a social aspect, to stay updated on what was going on in my peers' lives. Whenever there was something going on in high school, you could be sure to read about it on Twitter. And while it was great to be able to stay updated on what everybody was doing and talking about, none of this information was especially useful or meaningful. However, after taking Com 200, I learned how Twitter can be used meaningfully to spread news and connect people all around the world, and become immersed in a participatory culture. By following various accounts, I was able to stay updated on the latest information about anything I was interested in. I followed accounts from sites and blogs that related to my blog topic, another project from the class that helped me become more digitally literate. The other great thing about Twitter was that I was able to share this information with all of my followers in a matter of seconds. Another way Twitter expanded my digital literacy was through the class hashtag. Using hashtag CTPF15 allowed us to see all of each other's tweets about class all in one place. This made it easy to stay up to date on assignments and reminded each other of different things we were working on. It also allowed us to share our thoughts on the class discussions with everybody, not just our groups. I think the efficiency of sharing information with other people helps more people to become more knowledgeable. It allows people to be exposed to information that they may not have been interested in before. Just by retweeting an article, you could catch somebody's attention and they could find a new curiosity in something that they can be a part of too. Twitter also makes it easy to find similar accounts to the ones you follow by suggesting related accounts based on common followers or keywords. With this surplus of information readily available at my fingertips, it was easy to find articles that I was interested in reading but did not always have the time to read them right away. With the app Pocket, it was easy to keep track of all the articles I was finding online, often from Twitter. I was able to pocket the articles to save and read later. Though not directly related to our course, one recent event that I feel I've been able to look at differently after becoming more digitally literate is the recent attacks in Paris. Twitter allowed initial reactions and immediate information to be spread around the world within seconds. The innovations of technological literacy allowed citizens in Paris to show what was happening as it occurred. The hashtag #PrayForParis was trending quickly after these events, allowing the world to see the disaster that had happened. It allowed for people all around the world to help in ways which would have never been possible without digital literacy. By creating #StrandedInUS, hundreds of regular American citizens were able to help French people who couldn't get back home by offering them a place to stay. Strangers connecting with other strangers from all around the world in a time of chaos and being able to help each other is why digital literacy is so important. I believe that instances like this are great examples of what it means to be truly connected through digital media and in a participatory culture. Another way I've been immersed into this culture throughout our semester is by creating a blog. Creating my own blog helped me connect with other people and remix other ideas to create my own new and creative ones. By reading other blogs, which I added to my blog roll to share with my readers, I was able to become inspired and use other people's work to create new ideas that could be applied to a specific audience. Creating a blog helped me to discover other blogs and sites that discuss similar topics to mine. I was able to read their posts and learn new tips with other people. Running a blog really helped connected, like-minded people together to share ideas and inspire creativity. Creating a blog helped me to connect with other people and add to the circulation of information on the internet. I was able to connect my blogging experience through my use of Twitter by adding a Twitter widget to my sidebar. Anybody viewing my blog was able to see a live stream of my tweets, sharing information, even more information in an online space. I was also able to add various social media icons at the bottom of my posts, further expanding the interconnectedness between various digital media outlets. By adding a widget for social media icons, it made it easy to share a post for any website, creating an easy way for readers to share information. As Kevin Kelly says in his article, We Are the Web, the electricity of participation nudges ordinary folks to invest huge hunks of time and energy into making free encyclopedias, creating public tutorials for changing a flat tire, or cataloging the votes of the Senate. More and more of the web runs on this mode. One study found that only 40% of the web is commercial. The rest runs on duty or passion. All of these ways of being digitally literate are important because it connects you with other people and allows knowledge and ideas to be spread around the world. It allows for remixing and the possibility to create new and great things that combine previous messages to create something new and effective. Without digital literacy, some people would not be able to spread information with each other so quickly. These technologies, such as blogs and Twitter, help people to connect with each other on a level that previous generations could have only dreamed about. As Wesch says in his article, The Machine is Us, digital text is different, more flexible, movable. Technology is constantly evolving, but I think that learning the purposes behind different media, such as Twitter or blogging, and being able to fully understand the power of participation and what it means to be digitally literate